Hello, everybody! Welcome back to the Orsak Narrative Universe. My name is Joshua Orsak, and we are about to continue our stream out west in Underdark. An Old West-style fantasy campaign set in the cave realm of the Underdark with illithids and beholders and dark elves and everything else. And we are going to begin by introducing our players slash characters. And I would like everybody to introduce your place within the Discord. I will start with Hart, who is the official spokesperson of the narrative universe. And Hart, why don't you introduce yourself, introduce your socials, and introduce your character.
So I am DnDHart. I also go by Red. I am DnDHart on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. And my character's name is Baryonyx, and she is a little human that lives in the Underdark and is a dinosaur rancher.
Okay. And we're going to go to... and I love that character, by the way. In fact, we're about to do a lot... There's going to be a lot of dinosaur stuff because we're about to do a cattle drive with a bunch of Tyrannosaurus Rex from Baryonyx's family. A little T. Sean, introduce yourself, your place in the Discord, and your character.
I'm Sean. I am the community manager at the Discord, or the narrative universe, I guess now. And I am playing Lil T, Lil Thulu, and he is a little dude. It's a little guy.
You can see him right there.
Yeah,
Look at him go.
Look at him go. Yeah.
Garret, introduce yourself.
My name is Garret. I am a player in the ONU. Been around for a little while, and you'll see me on the Discord. I'm playing Goldrick, the dwarven. Oh, even my chair blocks me. A dwarven Minecraft mage. He's got an obsession with gold. Gold.
And they call her Lara. Why don't you introduce yourself and your character?
Hello, I'm Lara. I am playing Lennox Hill today. She's a dice mage. She is from a big city, and this place is set in, kind of like a Western Underdark world. So she's getting used to that. And in the NU, I am the creative manager, and I hang out most of the time here. So come on down and say hi. And guess we're ready to get started.
I do own other sweaters to answer a question someone asked, but on stream day, you got to go with the
classic.
It's a beholder. Like, it's kind of
yeah, it's too perfect for this one, especially
for this one where we're doing the Underdark. So I do own other sweaters. I actually don't own other sweaters. What I do own is other things to keep you warm. Okay. So y'all are traveling through this big, long road, which sits inside of this man-made tunnel. This tunnel, this whole road sits under what looks like a giant arch. It's huge. It's got to be big enough to hold the 20 or so Tyrannosaurus Rex that y'all are cattle driving. Y'all are set up on different sides. I believe that DnDHart is driving forward. I think we have, they call her, sorry. We have Baryonyx driving forward. We have Lennox on the east, Goldrick to the west, and I think Little T's bringing up the back. Am I remembering that right?
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing that happened is y'all encountered a stampede of black Mustang unicorns, and Baryonyx teleported over and talked to them and was able to get them to help out, and they teleported you about took a day off your journey and got you all the way to the cave. This cave road is very, very dangerous. It's well known for thieves. There's also some caves that come off of it, so there's side caves, and those go to various towns if y'all need to stop off, if y'all want to resupply, and more than likely, your DM might have set up a few, adventures in some of those said towns. Those will be available to you, though, if you want to go resupply. As you travel along, we're going to start with you, Goldrick. What do you want to do as y'all travel along, watching out for all of these
I'll use my improved spot, and I'll keep an eye out for trouble. Okay. And then if I happen to see gold, that's just a bonus.
Roll your intelligence as if it were one lot higher with your improved.
Made it.
Okay, sir. You see a patch of dirt that has been well disturbed along the road. It looks like someone might have buried something in a hurry. You can choose to stop and check this out if you want to. As y'all know, I usually batch my encounters, but we're going to stop and set this one apart, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But you do definitely see this patch of ground. Now, could also be some horrible creature lying in wait. You can roll them dice is the question. It's up to y'all whether y'all want to stop and check this out. It is very conspicuous. It looks very fresh. It looks like something that was done again in a hurry.
Are you thinking there's gold down there?
Maybe not gold, but it might be treasure. Somebody buried something there, it looks like. Could be nice and shiny.
Could also be a hastily buried body.
Yeah,
maybe,
more like
but maybe that body has gold on it.
That's very true. They could very well have some gold on.
So we are going to stop and check
if you want to stop.
Yeah, let's dig it up.
Yeah, we can stop.
Okay.
All right.
So, it's an interesting kind of practical situation. Do all of y'all go over there because that leaves your Tyrannosaurs more or less unguarded?
I'm staying with the Rexes.
Okay.
I have psionic constructs too. I can probably assist in digging if that's what you need, or make you go faster.
Right. So, Garret and Lil T, Lennox, you staying with the group, or are you heading over to the helping with the digging?
With the digging.
Okay. So the three of y'all go over there. You said you can use psionic constructs. Is there anything else anyone wants to do to try to help get this treasure out of the ground?
I guess I should ask before we use constructs. Can I use psionic probe to send a probe into the ground, or is that not something that can be done?
No,
to
absolutely.
See what's in there to see if it's worth doing.
For sure, you absolutely can do that.
I think we should do that first, then, right? To see if it's even worth us. I mean, it could have backfire anyway, but like,
I think there's.
If we're gonna dig anyway, it seems like less of a chance than digging. It seems safer than digging, but still dangerous, is what I assume. So if you guys are down for that, I'll do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much psi power are you putting into the probe?
I'll put 8 into it.
Yeah, it's a perfect number. So small probe appears. It just looks like a sphere itself. You get telemetry back into it directly into your mind. You send it down, and indeed, underneath there is a box that looks like it might have come from a bank, maybe even a safe deposit box for this time period. It looks very much like if you've ever seen Holes, the Stanley Yelnats box. And you are absolutely certain that there is gold among other things in this box. You are also certain, absolutely certain, that this was robbed from a bank and somebody, perhaps chased by an angry mob or a police officer buried it here to come get it later. That is the totality of the situation in which you find yourself. A response to said totality. Good news is it's not going to take anything to get this out. Even if you didn't have a master digger, like our good friend Goldrick, you would be able to get this thing out fairly easily. So it's going to be no work getting it out. But this is the totality of the situation.
Yeah, there's definitely gold in there. I don't know what the tax implications are.
Done.
It was taken from the bank, so. But yeah, I assume that's all you needed to hear.
Yep. I'm
Yeah.
digging.
Very good.
If they
Okay.
took it from the bank, it's not like we're taking it from the bank, So
Right. I just don't know if they see it that way, but yeah, whatever.
don't worry about that.
You can always return it.
I don't think you're gonna. There's not a chance in hell you do that.
Probably not, but just saying. I'm making everybody else feel better.
The point is that the possession is 9/10 of the law. Okay, y'all get it out. It is not locked. It is definitely a safety deposit box. Inside, you find a small bag of gold worth about 10,000 money points. You find a series of stocks. These are eternity trade stocks in a place called Bliss Transportation. So these are eternity trade stocks in Bliss Transportation. You find a prayer book of the elder gods, not the eldritch gods, but the elder gods. You find a prayer book of the elder gods, which glows like a. There's like gold inlay in the front, and the pages, just like a Bible would be, except that gold glows. And you find a small, about that big, very fancy bottle with a stopper in it, a crystal stopper. You find a what appears to be like one white glove with rhinestones all over it, and a what appear to be a pair of skates, but they look like they might be rocket skates. So that is the totality of what you find in here.
How many stocks in Bliss Transportation were there?
You don't know what the value is, but there
Sure.
are 100 shares.
100 shares, got it.
And these are represented as bearer bonds, which means that whoever writes their name on them owns them.
Okay. And then who are the elder gods exactly? Just so I remember. I mean, I assume Cathanid's one of them.
I have to get a list.
Well, okay. But it's Cathanid and such people that I would find on that same wiki page. Okay, cool.
Yeah. You can
Just
look
okay,
up.
and I can look that up. I'm just making sure that I was thinking
It's
of the right
all of them. I
elder
mean,
gods.
Amaterasu is one of them, interestingly enough, and I believe Amaterasu and Cathanid are the only ones that were formally, actually, physically in the Ohennu until recently.
Cool.
That is all that you see in this safety deposit box now.
Does the box happen to say like what bank it came from?
It came from the Carsdale Bank of Light. Carsdale is in one of those side tunnels not far from here. Baryonyx, while this is going on, you notice something about one of your tyrannosaurs. It is acting as if it is with child. It is possible that the magical teleportation caused a quick and spontaneous gestation. You dinosaurs are known to respond to magical conditions that way, and you are certain that you have a tyrannosaur about to give birth.
Now? Right now?
Mm-hmm.
Butter my biscuits. Okay.
That is unfortunate.
Or, I mean, for a dinosaur farmer, it's fortunate, right? Like, so dinosaur rancher, this would be amazing.
I was thinking from the perspective of the poor dinosaur.
Yeah, it's probably a little confused. This
well, yeah, but I mean, like, on the road while we're trying to travel. Dangerous. Now?
This is where we
Big
are.
city? Really?
Mm-hmm. She is.
Okay.
Roll for breach birth. Believe it or not, I already did.
Oh. Wait, why Tyrannosaurs not lay eggs?
Huh? So.
Do they do live births in this universe?
So there. Of course, there are egg laying, but in this case, this one's giving birth live. It happens from time to time.
I see. All right. Okay. Does anybody have any warm towel?
Okay. Lennox is gonna make her way over and roll an 8-sided utility die. Hopefully, help out.
Okay.
We got a surprise little one making its appearance.
All right.
Happy birthday!
Oh, I got made. Wait, no. Oh, I got grease. That's great.
That's not bad.
Hey, that's great.
We're gonna shoot this thing right out. Just gonna fly right out of there. Fly right out of there.
I am not
Baryonyx?
looping up the dinosaur, okay?
Why not? That's exactly what we got to do, right?
All right, I got it. She
You know what?
greases it up.
So I'm gonna tell you a side note about narrating ONU games. People love farmers. People love ranchers. Now you're not playing, I don't believe, from the rancher sheet. You're playing from the Dino Mage sheet. Yet you are playing that character. It is actually really hard to orchestrate opportunities which capture that. So here we are. What skills do you have to help make this birth happen smoothly?
I was pulling that up.
I got incredible luck.
I would definitely roll that.
Gonna need some.
If there was ever a time that you need some incredible luck.
I had all of my stuff pulled up, and I, for whatever reason, I accidentally closed out.
On.
Missed it by 1.
I rolled like 2 over.
Get wrecked. Little T, what are we doing here? Anything we got to help? To assist?
I've
You
got
good at
constructs
cooking?
too, so I can get hot towels and other such things. But I'm also a baby, so I don't really understand the process very well. so I probably have to be told what to summon with my constructs.
Much like the fabled Grogu, Little T is like 50 years old. He is a baby for
That's
his
fair.
people.
But he doesn't. He's not knowledgeable on most births in this case. I would imagine. in this
Probably
sort
not.
of
No,
situation.
no, that's right. We need a dragon that hoards OB nurses. Someone said
Who wants
we need
to
a dragon
take a look?
that
Who wants to
hoards.
take a look under the skirt?
I'm happy to help however I can. Just tell me what to make.
Well, I mean, I have like paleontology skill. Does that should help me, right?
No.
No.
But you
I
work
mean,
on
I
that.
have knowledge of dinosaurs and
You're a
prehistoric
rancher.
creatures.
We are a rancher. We're gonna roll our wisdom and our intelligence. We've got constructs out. We've got grease to grease this thing
I
out.
have heal as a spell. Did I do anything?
Yeah, he would help when the baby
Okay.
comes out. Roll your wisdom and intelligence there, Hart.
All right. That's a natural one.
That's not bad.
I had a 2.
That's a make in this system.
Yeah, I know.
Now, additionally, it is not breach, but someone is gonna have to pull. Who's doing the honors? By the way, this is a very greasy baby right now.
I'm rubbing on my hands. I'm getting ready to pull out a baby.
Okay, we need a strength
Hey,
check.
covering his eyes.
Take this. And she hands over the white glove with rhinestones on it.
Are you really doing that?
Do you? I feel like these are going to get real. I think this is going to get real messy. I'm not sure you want me to do that.
I don't know. This
I
white
can
glove
help.
feels like it's really important.
Make some
you know?
overalls. I
Like,
can't get dirty.
I got
like
18.
maybe it was once worn by the King of Pop or something. It could be really handy.
What if it's like an explosive glove?
I
Oh.
don't know. I'm usually pretty lucky.
Fair enough.
No, we don't have to do this.
I
We
don't
don't
want
have
to
to
blow
put
up
on
the
the
children.
glove. Okay. Well, we'll just use the construct gloves.
I'm so glad
Don't worry.
Lennox suggested it though. Okay. DnDHart, roll that strength.
I got an 18,
Mhm.
and my strength is a 20. So
Okay. You are covered in grease. The baby cries. Goldrick, you cast heal, so the mother is fine. And this Tyrannosaur baby has a single horn on the top of its head. Like
Beautiful.
the unicorn magic that helped create it. This is a Tyrannosaurus unicorn.
Jeez.
So,
basically, you done did make something odd.
She pats the.
a
Okay.
Tyrannocorn.
You okay, Mama?
I'm gonna start cleaning off the baby,
The
helping it stand.
it stands up and it nuzzles up against you and gives a little kind of sound.
I'm gonna whip out some of that yellow milk
It is
to feed it the yellow milk.
it is drinking and happy. He cast heal on it. It's fine. It's fine. Someone said check with the horn. Check the dino for internal bleeding.
Yeah, that's fair.
I can't. Y'all. Anyways, it drinks the yellow milk up. It is very happy, and it is very much acting like it is your child, Baryonyx. And
Oh.
so that was the
Really
result of a
lively.
single spot. We're back on the road. As you continue this cattle
What's what we
drive,
do? Are we splitting the gold? Who wants some of the gold?
we should decide who gets
Yeah,
what.
I put 2,500 already in mine.
Everybody takes them.
Does anybody have identify magical item or anything of that nature for the other stuff?
I have identify on my dice, but it only works if I roll it.
You can try it. Let's give
Can
it
I
a
have
shot.
the prayer book of the elder gods?
Huh?
I said, can I have the prayer book of the elder gods?
Yours.
Go for it.
I'm surprised Goldrick doesn't claim it because it's got gold on it.
It's got guys. I gotta want that down.
Where will
Goldie
I
doesn't
die?
get into religion.
No.
Got detect magic. Detect magic on all the things.
Everything except for the literally everything except for the gold's magical. Even the stocks are magical. You can't tear them, can't break them. So they're all magical, but it doesn't tell you what kind. So it's not the same as identify. Anybody have identify a magical item? I'm gonna assume that's a no. We'll figure it out later.
No.
So y'all are going to continue on. Lenox Hill. As y'all continue on, having just seen what might have been a traumatic experience, depends on how you look at it, or like an inspiring experience. It could be either way. Could have gone either way. Just depends on the person. What do you want to do as y'all travel along?
I would like to spellcraft. I want to make. I would like to make a spell so we can communicate telepathically with our mounts.
Okay. I love that.
Talk to
Telepathic.
this here. What do I got? Triceratops.
Now, it must be remembered that if you're just casting a spell as a dice mage, it is subject to a wild magic roll.
Great.
So, but you know,
Okay.
to give it a shot anyways. Roll your wisdom as if it were, well, for this spell, I guess wisdom as if it were 3 lower, and then intelligence as if it were 3 lower.
Right. Both. Oh, hang on. I can do math. 3, 14. No, no crits. I'll pass.
All pass.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got the spell. Telepathic Mount Link. We'll call it Mount Link. Mount Link. Mount Link. Mount Link.
Hey, you guys. Anyone want to communicate telepathically with the dinosaur? It might work, but it might go wrong. But I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Casting it.
Does anyone else want it?
I'm in.
Oh, by the
do.
way, the cost is 3 mana.
Great.
Okay.
To communicate with your dinosaur mount.
Oh, with your own dinosaur mount? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
So Garrett got cast on. Anybody else want to cast on him?
I mean, can I already do that? I guess.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
I mean, like just asking that. I don't want to waste your mana if it's because I already have telepathy.
Yeah, I mean you can, but it's a little different speaking to an
different?
animal
Okay, then
than
I'll-
it is. Yeah, I mean,
yeah,
it
then
would
I'll-
definitely benefit you.
Yeah, I'll take it if you don't mind using the mana.
Data fight is funny.
Baryonyx.
Oh, I mean, sure. Why not?
Okay. So everybody can hear theirs perfectly. The wild magic rolls were good for everybody. Linux was a little low, so it's like very broken. It's like, ah! And then it's really nice to be. But you never know. Sometimes as you walk along an area and you see, you never know what you're going to see, right? You never know what's going to happen in life. It's always important to know that anytime you want, you can always write back.
I see. Okay, well, what's your name there? Triceratops? Like,
My name's-
I should know your name.
My name's
Uh-huh.
my name's Hank.
Hank?
Hank.
Hank! Great.
Yeah.
Great. Good to meet you.
It's a pleasure to
Lennox.
meet you. You're on a Triceratops, aren't you?
I am.
Yeah. And Garrett's on a Monoceros. Baryonyx is on a Baryonyx. And Lil T, what are you driving?
I think it was the miniature
Oh, the Deinonychus or the Compsognathus?
one with the. It was like a little mini Triceratops or something or other. It had the
Oh,
horns or
okay.
whatever.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. So y'all are
Okay.
traveling along. As you continue along, Baryonyx, is there anything you would like to do as the cattle drive continues?
Just keep a real nice close eye out, making sure none of the other Brixes are spontaneously pregnant.
It's fair.
I'm also working with my little Baryonyx. Be like, okay, so we got this little baby here now, so we really gotta make sure that it's okay, it's all right. So you just gotta, something gets near it, you just chomp, chomp. Got it? Good.
Absolutely. Anytime you want, it's my pleasure. I'm gonna chomp all day. You know, I live to serve. Anything tries to hit that little tyke, it's gonna go right down the old gullet, past the teeth.
Feel free to eat as much of whatever it is as you want. I mean,
Done. You know what I mean? Done. Don't threaten me with a good time. It's exactly what I'm going to do anyways.
excellent,
we're in
perfect.
sync. Anything else you want to do as you travel along? Is there anything particular you wanted to train your Baryonyx to do, or anything you wanted to get off that mounted fighter sheet?
Not at the moment. I've been looking at it, but not sure quite yet.
Some awesome skills on there.
Yeah.
That sheet is a work of art. It is widely considered one of the best sheets on the Discord. People love the vehicle fighter sheet. Lil T, what you gonna do as y'all travel along?
In this prayer book, do they have apparently like the number one thing that Cathanid and the Elder Gods used against the agents of the old ones was a banishing blast.
Mm-hmm.
It says it's a power of pure energy or stream of pure energy that sends them back to the planes of reality from whence they came. Is there any information on that in the prayer book?
Absolutely, there is 100%.
Can I try to teach myself that? Or read
You
that?
sure can. Roll your wisdom at half and your intelligence at half.
I didn't know he could read. So cute. The
I
book's
failed in the
almost bigger
crit.
than he is.
Failed in crit.
Yeah.
Then, sir, you get 1 level of priest,
Oh shit.
and you're gonna get that spell early, once per week.
Is it just banishment, I assume?
Banishing blast.
Or is it banishing blast? Okay, cool. And that's a priest spell in this case?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sick. Nice.
as y'all travel along, you see 2 more sites before it gets so late that you are going to need to make camp. One of these is what appears to be a beetle, like a full-on, like just giant beetle, but he's sitting upright in a chair playing a banjo. You know, if you want to stop and check that out. The other thing that you see is like one of the caves that leads down to a city called Pastrano seems to have some kind of like an energy sheen, like it's sealed off by some kind of magic. You can investigate either of these or neither of these as you continue on down the road.
Thoughts?
I'll pass on the banjo guy.
I'm a little
So I
surprised.
can hear it from here, you know. I got it.
Have you ever seen that movie?
I don't know what movie you're talking about.
Deliverance. It's considered one of the greatest films of all time. It's also rough. It's a rough watch. It's not a. Have you seen it, Garrett?
Yeah.
It's not a Saturday morning movie with the kids. That's for sure. It's a rough watch. It's a hard film to consume. It's fantastic. It's incredibly well acted. It is insanely well written. It is shot like crazy. It is also a rough watch. It's kind of like Snowpiercer in that sense, if you know what that is.
That is a rough watch.
That is a rough watch. This is on that.
Yeah.
This is maybe rougher than that. That's how rough a watch it is. But anyways, comes from that movie. Dueling Banjos. So we're not going to check that out. Are we going to check out the energy sheen that's blocking the way to Pastrano?
Yes.
Yeah, it could be interesting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Something has definitely blocked this place off. This is a solid wall of force. Also, apparently, maintained by some means. Either someone cast permanency on it, or there might be some magical item that is producing it. It's not immediately obvious, how this thing is maintained. All you know for sure is it is a wall of force blocking the way, and it is enduring, so it's not a singular cast of the spell.
And do my X-ray sunglasses help at all?
Might. That's a good use. Roll your intelligence.
Can you see if the barrier goes underground?
Pass. Let's see.
The barrier does not go beneath the ground. There are runes on the other side of the cave, written along the cave wall. You can't see them readily, but there are runes that are maintaining this wall of force.
Can't tell what those runes are. Like, who might have put them there?
No, they're definitely. I mean, wouldn't you? It's some really solid thaumaturgy. Whoever did it knows what they're doing. It's not clear the purpose, and certainly not clear who would have done it.
Do they appear eldritch in nature?
They do appear eldritch in nature, very much so.
I would like to go start scratching at one of them.
You can't because they're on the inside, so the wall sits between you and them.
Oh,
But
dang it.
You said the wall doesn't extend underground, so if we dug under, would the wall just like continue, or would it just cease to where it is now?
The ground here is solid
Not if we
rock.
dig a tunnel.
The ground here is solid rock. Now, as a Minecraft mage, Goldrick might
I
still have
can
some options.
also help dig. I also have something called Rockcraft, but I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what that is.
No, that's perfect. No, Rockcraft would let you actually even drop mana to manipulate the rock. It's a skill, so you'd have to make some rolls as well. Depending on how much mana you drop is how extensive the skill checks are that you have to make to be able to do it. But Rockcraft, especially if you cooperate with Goldrick in some way, and depending on Goldrick's move, definitely has the ability to start producing a tunnel underground.
I also have. I guess I should ask Josh. Enhanced skill, in my case, do I take it 1 through 7 or whatever it is, like on the sheet, or or would it just be variable?
No, you can do it variable. Just take it once and make it variable.
It's just once, but it's okay, cool. In which case, I have enhanced skill. I had enhanced skill 3. Now I have enhanced skill, which is variable, so I can help you out with that as well on your rockcraft.
Okay, so you're gonna enhance skill rock drag. Goldrick, what do you have to help dig through solid rock? This is some granite.
I have mining and dig, or I have mining 3 and then improved digging. I also have the magical drill that I can strap to my chest and just use to dig.
You had me at magical drill.
I also have mold earth
Okay, awesome.
as a spell.
Fantastic. I would cast that. Baryonyx, tell me how much mana you want to drop. Little T, tell me how much psi points you're going to drop, and then I will give everybody some rolls. Lennox, do you have anything you want to do to add to all of this? Any skill you want to add? You want to drop on this?
I will try rolling my letter dice. See what happens there.
Fantastic. Oh, do you have them? Like, do you have? Are you?
Yeah.
Do you have access, or do I need to give it to you?
I have it.
Okay, fantastic.
I love letter dice. Now, I do 7 6-sided die. And then each one is a letter. I'll try to make a word. Alright, are you all ready to play anagrams? We got a T, an O, a Y, an S, a H, a V, and a G.
Oof.
Huh. So, hang on.
Toys. Do you have to use all 7 letters?
No.
You don't have to use all 7 yet.
If he's using some sort of like Minecraft magic, toys might work with that. If he's summoning something, like it could be considered
like a
his
toy
toys.
excavator.
Yeah,
That works, because otherwise it's like ghosty. That's not very good.
I see a couple of other options.
Ghost isn't a bad one. You could make a make the
How would the
machines.
ghost help us?
Maybe we could go through under. Maybe we could if we went ghost form, could we just phase through the floor and not have to dig through it all?
You wouldn't even need. I mean, there's a rock face. I mean, there's still wall. You could phase through the wall. You wouldn't need to go under.
Goth. You can make somebody goth.
There's also Yog, if we want to just go ahead and summon Yog Sagoth.
Yeah, there's Yogg. Oh
No.
God.
Let's
Wow,
do that.
what a turn in the game.
I don't want to.
Haven't you summoned Yogg-Sagoth enough, Lara?
What are you talking about? I don't want to take away from this digging thing we're doing. We got like a bunch of teamwork going on, so let's just go with toys.
What are you talking about? I'll tell you one more I see that might matter. Is shot. Just because you're like just turning the whole thing into a shot. I was like,
okay, all right.
I like toys though. You're doing toys to do what exactly?
Make a toy excavator.
Okay, I dig it.
No, I dig it.
I dig it.
Anyways, golf clap. The roll. So let's see how effective you roll your 100-sided there, Lennox. Let's see how effective this particular move is. It's a little.
Okay, it's gonna be super effective.
45-degree angle. Here comes a 17, 22, 95.
37.
Nope.
Not that good. Not that good.
It's a little toy. Not doing shit. But it was worth it.
Hell yeah.
You know what? Here you go, little T. You got a little toy for you.
Thanks.
Oh, look at him go. Sean, how much psi power are you dropping?
I'll drop. I'll put 17 into it.
Okay, roll your wisdom and your 100-sided then with that number. DnDHart, how much mana are you dropping?
I crit and I rolled an 83.
Baryonyx, how much mana are you dropping? Crit and drop the roll an 83.
I had myself muted. 15.
15. Okay. Roll your wisdom and your intelligence. Since he enhanced it, that and with the 83, that's all you'll need is wisdom and intelligence. Goldrick, you roll your. You can roll any 2 stats you want, sir, with everything else. Let me see what hearts on the rolls.
I got both of them.
You
I
can
got
roll-
an 11 and a 6. So
Fantastic.
Made both.
Okay. Y'all get to the other side. You make a very clean under and up tunnel. You're on the other
Just
side.
take like
Of
any
the
rubble and stuff and put it in my bag of holding.
Okay. You also find a little bit of gold along the way. You get yourself a couple nuggets
Hey.
worth about 7,000 money points as you travel. You're on the other side. You see where these eldritch runes are.
now I'm gonna go scratch them.
You know, as soon as you break them, the wall of force drops down. What is your next move here? What's y'all taken in the scene? You've lowered the wall of force. What do you want to do here? This is the road to Pastrano. What's the score here? What do we do next?
Before we leave, can I try to identify what the runes are? Now that with my my Elder God book or with my priest. I haven't
Absolutely.
leveled my priest skills
Yeah,
yet.
you won't have any problems. This is definitely we're produced by illithids. These are powerful, but they are not actually well crafted. This is somebody who had a book that they knew how to call the right words, but the swiftness with which they were destroyed indicates low if any magical talent. More like somebody who could use the skill use magical item.
Okay. Interesting. And the wall or the wall of force was just blocking the road to the city. That's all.
Yes.
Seemed to be doing.
Yes.
And now we can go to the city because it wall's
Yeah.
gone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Does that should we assume that they own the city at this point? Maybe I should send a probe ahead to see if ahead of us there's traps or something where they've left because obviously they put a wall here. I
Yeah,
don't know if you guys are.
of
think
course
it's necessary,
important to
but
point out that the wall was meant to keep people out, not anybody in necessarily.
yeah, but I mean, it would be keeping people out of the city. So if we're heading towards the city, they might be in the city. Is my worry.
Almost certainly. I mean,
So
there can be
that's what I mean,
almost
yeah,
no
yeah.
doubt because
So sending the probe ahead means maybe they have redundancies in their defense or something beyond this wall. So I'm just thinking we could try to identify traps or
Mhm.
anything ahead. So I'll drop another 8 mana on a probe or 8 psi on a probe rather.
The probes identify 3 traps along the way. 2 are simple dynamite traps set up with tripwires, and the third is another ruin trap, and it specifically is a teleportation trap. But you identify all of them with your probe.
Nice. Okay, I found the 3 traps along the way, so we should be fine. Hopefully.
Good luck.
As you
Thanks.
come across these traps, as you encounter, let's say in the count of the first 2, which are tripwires connected to dynamite, what do you want to do in response to it? Like, what's your reaction? Yes, Garrett.
I have the skill tripwire track. Can I disarm them?
Absolutely can. You can
Nice.
roll wisdom and intelligence. You only need 1.
Careful. Don't blow yourself up.
I quit on my intelligence,
Then you're
Nice.
gonna get both.
but I made my wisdom.
Then you're gonna get both of them, and you do get all the dynamite intact.
Ooh.
There is.
You knew my next question.
Each one is capable of doing 1d100 damage. So you have 2d100 damage worth of dynamite.
Check on all my Rexes.
They are. That's the other thing is, do you want to bring them with you down this road? This is a good question. I should have asked earlier. Do you want to bring them with you as you travel down this road?
Do we know how? I mean, well, maybe we should scout it out first. Oh, we start bringing the whole herd here, but at the same time, we can't leave the herd behind.
Do we have a pocket dimension, maybe? I don't think we do we?
No. If you did, then this would be a
would be
A
an
much
issue.
less right. It'd be a much less interesting
think
challenge.
Put him in the bag of holding. Please don't.
One of us might need to stay behind. Maybe, I don't know.
Somebody's gonna have to.
If y'all wanna go on forward a little bit and make sure it's all safe for the babies, I'll stay here and keep an eye on everybody. Plus, I think this wee little one's legs are starting to get a little tired and adjusted towards like the little baby dinosaur unicorn.
Okay.
Oh, what a little cutie!
It licks your face. It licks your face.
Can I drop like 17 psi to leave a construct here so that that'll alert us should something happen, or help them in the case that, just like a larger version of a probe, like something that might help them if
Sure.
they get jumped, or alert us if they get jumped. Okay, I'll do that.
Now,
Just so that we're not leaving you guys completely
what do
alone.
y'all do in response to that next rune trap? It's a little bit trickier. It's not trickier. It has the same problem, which is that the rune is past the area of the trap. You could tunnel to it, but that seems kind of like, I don't know, taking a dinosaur for a walk on a leash. No, it's just.
Oh yeah, fine.
It's a big production for a very short distance. It's just what do you do about it within that short distance?
Could I use construct to just mess it up enough that it would drop?
You can try. We have to see what happens if you try to do that.
Okay.
Could I assist if I summon a lesser golem?
Yes. What do you want the lesser golem to do? What's the lesser golem's move in this situation? It's so out of the ground, a creature made of stones appears. Unlike some golems, it doesn't seem to cry. The inside joke. I keep giving Lara in a game golems that have like deep emotional responses. This one does not. It's just a collection of rocks that looks humanoid. What do you want to do? Like, what's your command to it? How does it help, Sean?
See if we can also kind of disturb, like, the ruins and stuff.
Okay.
Like maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Could you summon on the other side of the wall? Is that possible?
You don't know what the effect is. It's possible that
Fair point.
reacting the
Fair
ruin
prediction.
past that point will teleport the person who cast the spell or did the psionic effect.
That's fair. Yeah.
It's not clear that would happen, and the risk is going to be taken one way or the other if y'all take your current
True.
tracks. Just the question is, what do you want to do?
Is there anything in the Bible that can destroy these sorts of runes with maybe like a word or prayer?
Let's find out. Roll wisdom and intelligence.
Made it and made it.
There is a song, a prayer in the form of a song, a very specific kind of song. The song is "We Are the World," and I'm going to have to ask you to sing it, Sean.
Oh God.
In Lil T's voice.
I'll do.
Amazing.
I gotta look it up.
You only got to do the chorus. That's all I'm asking. This is what it's like when golems cry. Yes. Also, I'm a huge Prince fan.
I gotta find.
I was a bigger
chorus.
Prince fan. I'm a bigger Prince fan than Michael Jackson fan. To me, Prince, ironically, should be the king of pop. You can't do it from memory. We are the world.
We are the world. We are the children. Nah, there you go.
Good enough for me. The ruins are indeed dispersed, and y'all reach the cave opening, and you see the very small town of Pastrano. You also see a couple of illithids in jet black leather outfits with hats. You can see the nightmares that they ride on. There are only two of them, but this is the rather well-known Cuff Gang, and they have apparently taken over the town. The Cuff Gang is known to have 7 riders. You only see 2 of them, and what they generally do is they act much like the Cowboys did. Cowboys were a gang, a criminal gang, popularized in the story of Wyatt Earp. So Wyatt Earp's main opponents in real life were the gang. He'd helped destroy the gang known as the Cowboys. Of course, he himself was the head of a different criminal gang. It's a really complicated situation. However, in the annals of mythology, he was a hero that stopped the cowboy gang. These people operate very similarly. They'll come into a small town, they will dominate it. They're giant bullies. These will feast upon the town, eating as illithids do the locals' brains, and then leaving it pretty much destroyed. When they're done, basically they just pillage it. They'll spend weeks here, maybe even months, just slowly draining the town's resources, robbing it, pillaging it, eating it, and then when it's done, they'll burn the whole thing down. So that's who these people are.
Like we gotta be big damn heroes.
How strong are these guys individually? The 7 of them?
I mean, they're
Pretty
fairly bullshit. You're talking about 7 level 5 to 7 psionicis / gunfighters. Some are more psionic, some are more gunfighter, and they are very good at combining those abilities together. You are not the first person to think about projecting a bullet with your mind.
Yeah.
We might want to call baryonyx back.
Or go back to
So we
baryonyx.
have-
Or we could leave the city, but I'm neutral good, so I feel like helping would be.
No, I'm just saying you go back to like reconnoiter.
Yeah. I did leave behind the large probe. Are we able to fill her in info dump?
Yep, that's right. Good call. Baryonyx, you know everything that's going on. Question is how y'all want to approach this situation.
Well, this seems like a pickle.
Pickle. It is a bit of a pickle. They have not been here super long. The town
Isn't this where my brother's supposed to be?
No. Y'all are going down this long road. So the last 3 weeks of this game should be the cattle drive. So the last 2-3 weeks of this game should be the cattle drive. Because there's little towns, you're gonna have places to stop. That's the idea. I mean, cattle drives take a while.
The Cuth gang probably did not expect the city to be sieged by a ton of dinosaurs.
Yeah.
That could be pretty funny. Just, get them, boys! An army of T-Rexes roll through the city.
To my Rex, how hungry are all of y'all?
Ooh.
You a bit hungry?
They could eat.
I think we might have some dinner for you.
I speak for the boys, but I'm like, you had me at dinner. You know what I mean?
So maybe I'll go ahead first, and then I'll whistle real loud, and then I want y'all to just come running. Eat all the guys that look like this, and I'm gonna try and draw as best I can what these guys look like in the dirt.
All I gotta say is they look like
They
look like the little weirdo that rides along
Like
with
little
you.
T.
They look like little T, except much
It's
Like
bigger.
little T, but big.
Don't
A
eat
bigger
little T.
Don't eat little T though. Little T.
No, they're all wearing the black-
friendly.
Gotcha.
black leather
Gotcha.
pants.
Eat little T. We ain't eating little T, boys.
Don't eat little
Makes
T.
sense. Makes
Don't
sense.
eat little T.
Don't eat little T.
Don't.
Don't.
Do
Gotcha.
do not.
Do
not.
Teeth, do not.
Teeth do not touch little T. All right.
We're gonna start all the way over because I'm completely lost.
Okay. So num on little T. Num
But
on
the
big
ones that
little
look
T's.
like little T, we
The
do eat.
big little T's. Yeah, you can num on big little T's, not little T.
So now you're saying we do eat little T's. They're just big little T's.
Big little T's. But not the little guy.
But not. Do y'all understand?
Okay, so he's like the little one. They're the ones you want to eat are like big ones.
Oh, okay. So big T's.
Big T's.
Big T's, not little T's,
Big
but
T.
big T.
Not
We're
little
going.
T, big T.
We're going after the big T's, everybody.
Big T's.
We're going after the big T's, no little T's. Gotcha. So is the whole plan just sick 'em boys? Is that
I mean,
all
yeah,
right?
we can also do other things.
I think we need to make sure we protect the dinosaurs a little so they don't get all,
Shot.
cut up and probably get all 7 of them together.
What I was thinking is we go in first and we try and intimidate them real good. So we're we threaten them. We, scare them. And we maybe we hint that we can do something pretty spooky, scare, possibly summon a horde of dinosaurs to eat them. And then when they're like, "Ha, no, you can't," I whistle. Numb.
And then you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
Send little T in there to intimidate them.
I don't know if I like that. Me going in, I should say, not the whole plan as a whole. I also I've got the prayer book of the Elder Gods. There might be protection spells I can cast on the dinosaurs. I've also got energy armor and a divine boon that I can use to assist in just keeping them safe.
Not a bad, all good things. But are we gonna do the go in and talk to them first?
Are birds around?
Yeah, there's some birds around.
Are there spooky birds?
They're particularly spooky birds. You're in the Underdark, so any birds that are in here are probably weird ass things.
I'd like to talk to the birds.
Okay. Do you have any ability to talk to birds?
Knowledge.
I have bird charisma.
Yep, then that'll do it.
Ooh.
Let me see. I'm sorry. Roll your charisma then.
Like a gremlin on my tree. It's a success. I got a 5. I have a 16.
Okay. I'm trying to find the birds' words. I have them here, but I don't know if I can. Trying to. I've got something very specific. I have something for this. You be baryonyx?
Yeah. How'd you know that? That's fun.
I'm 10 feathers.
Okay.
I've heard of you. You are the keeper of the giant birds.
Yeah.
You may go in peace.
I was actually wondering if I could have some help. Possibly. If you're so inclined. It doesn't really entail much. And, I'll feed you with lots of seeds, carrying whatever kind of, strikes your fancy for food and sustenance and stuff. But we got some bad guys that we need to kind of take care of so we can get the big birds, to safety. And so I was wondering if you can get as many birds as you can to, when we walk in there, to ominously just swarm the rooftops and just, stare at them. Maybe occasional, or something, like that. Just really creep them out. We're going for a real creep effect here.
I love this plan.
I came here to die with you. Or to live with you. Dying ain't hard for people like you and me. It's living that's hard. When all you ever cared about has been destroyed. I'm here, baryonyx. Your feathers are my feathers. And we are here at your side.
Beautiful. I appreciate you.
He is 10 feathers, son of 9 feathers. Damn straight. By the way, if you want to see the actual speech and the whole thing, which is one of the greatest scenes from any movie ever, go look up, go YouTube Outlaw Josie Wales 10 Bears speech. 10 Bears speech. It is anything else anybody wants to do? So you're creating energy armor. What else are you doing, Sean?
I should also ask, just real quick. I'm going to do the energy armor, but in this book, I guess it probably, I don't know if it applies here, but just so I know. In this book, apparently the Elder Gods created a mysterious golden mead that would allow people to astral project to other star systems and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Is that in this? Is the recipe in the book?
The recipe is, yeah.
Okay, cool. So we would have to find this stuff to put it together.
Gathering points. Just gathering
Okay,
points, and I'll let you make it.
I was just thinking we could use that potentially, but I don't think it matters if we're just going in with a T-Rex army, and I like that idea more. So I'll drop a divine boon. You said we have to with divine boons you have to pick what they do beforehand now,
Yeah,
right?
you have to empower something or.
So my goal is to empower, I guess, my energy armor, or
Okay.
and my protection spells, if you will, like just kind of using it as a protection sort of thing
For sure.
on the T-Rexes, and I'll drop 15 psi on the energy armors.
That sounds good. And dropping a boon. What do you got to add to this? This is not an exactly, not gonna lie, like elegant plan, but it's cool.
But it's fun.
I dig it. It is fun. I agree.
It
It's
is
very
fun.
fun. It is very fun. I agree. I'm just thinking about all the I got a lot of fate rolls to do. That's I'm just thinking about like all the aspects, destroyed buildings, the Tyrannosaurus is going nuts and eating other people.
Oh yeah, I also have psionic command. I might be able to use some psionic command to keep a lot of that from avoid a lot of the
general attack. There's a lot of moving parts of this. Might lose a few Tyrannosaurus Rex, which is kind of there's a lot of options. To this, but I think
Darn it all!
there's the birds, but the effect that they have. The bird poop everywhere is not a bad choice. That's also something I didn't think about. Goldrick, what are you doing to add to this this particular approach?
Trying to figure. Best idea I could probably do is summon an iron golem to help.
Doing that?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
As we go in to threaten them, can I go? Would they be able to instantly detect my psionic energies? I mean, or am I less likely to be detected because I can shield my own psionic?
Dude, I was making a supreme joke. If you go in there, they're just gonna try to kill you. You're a cuddle.
I assume so. But will they know as soon as I walk in, or can I stay hidden?
They'll know you're a cuddle. There's no way to hide. If you're that close, if you're any kind of proximity, it's almost impossible.
So I really can't enter the city until the dinosaurs do.
You can't be in their line of sight. Is the best way.
Okay, so I'm going to stay out of their line of sight, and my thought is I can also try to warn the civilians, maybe using telepathy or other whatever else, like constructs or whatever. While the gang is distracted, I'm going to warn the civilians to stay inside and lock their doors, type thing.
Very cool. Dig it. How much sight points you put into that?
I'll drop 15.
Okay. Done. And
I'm going to stay hidden as we go in.
Lennox Hill, you anything you're doing here? Can't hear you. You're muted.
Only 2 of them are. Yes, I want to go kind of see if I can find the other ones and get them to come out. But when everything starts to go down, I want to rearrange the battlefield, kind of box them in.
And using that, is that a direct spell you have, or is that in a dice?
It's a skill.
It's a skill. Okay.
Full house.
Oh, you got full house?
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Getting it all ready, huh? Rolling before you even get there.
No, it's a skill called full house.
It's a skill called full. I gotcha. Okay. And how are you gonna draw the others out? Are you gonna draw them out before or after the intimidation encounter?
What do you think?
Try to get the other 5, you mean? Because there's only 2 out of 7 right now.
Yeah. The other 5. I'm sorry, the other 5.
I think you guys just have to try to drag them out just by. I mean, talking to them, they might come out if they think there's actual danger, right? Because their idea might be we need to call in our friend, and they're probably gonna do it telepathically. Like I'd be shocked if they don't instantly just warn all, because they all are presumably linked, right?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
I feel like if you pose enough of a threat, which is kind of the point, I feel like they will probably call for backup.
This is
they might
not. Go on. Oh no, go on.
No, go on. I was gonna say they might not be. They might do a grassy knoll situation or something because they're shooters, right? So they might be hiding in the windows or whatever.
That's what I'm assuming. Like I'm assuming like a couple more might come out, but I don't think everybody will.
Yeah.
But I am also everybody.
I'm sneaking around anyway, and I do have preternatural situational awareness and other such things. So, and I have non-detection as well, which I can use to keep myself hidden.
Roll your wisdom for the non-detection and roll your wisdom for the other thing. Is there anything else you want to do, or another method by which you would like to draw them out, Lennox?
See, no. But I am gonna do snake eyes to aces right now. So if
Fantastic.
somebody feels
Done.
it's turn.
Now, I was gonna say that my expected plan, I thought the most was that y'all would use the dinosaurs as a distraction, and then attack more directly because I didn't think you were gonna put the because of the complexities. I thought, they're not gonna throw the Tyrannosaurus just in the middle of town, but you proved me wrong. The I saw a direction there that you might go. I was like, they'll never take that direction. I was, wrong. I'm gonna pause for a minute, let everybody go to the restroom. We're at the 1 hour mark, and we will play all of this out in a few minutes. So for now, the game is paused. We're back, everybody. That is right. I switched to another sweater, which looks exactly the same. You called it, Databite. Now, who's going up to do the intimidation? Who's going to go do the talking?
Although somebody has a better charisma,
Okay.
somebody else can go do it.
As you approach,
I'm riding my Baryonyx,
mhm.
whose name is Barry.
Damn straight.
They look completely freaked out, and they run in terror. I kid you not. Roll like
Oh,
seeing
well.
something has them devastatingly spooked as you come up. Little T, you see them just hauling, like old western, just running in the middle of town.
Uh-oh.
Speaking their own illithid language, but to you, little T, it sounds like Colonel Joe, Colonel Joe, dinosaurs, dinosaurs. Sometimes
So
freaked out.
Do they seem legitimately scared about the fact that we have dinosaurs, or is there
Yes,
something?
they're freaking out about dinosaurs. There's something about the dinosaurs. You rolled a 22 as you approach, which is a taboo number in the ONU, which is one of the best numbers you can roll. So you rolled a blessed number is one way to think about it. DnDHart was the fate roll as you pull up. So they are running. Just the approach. Because the first thing the first of the many questions I had, the first is, how do they react to someone riding up on a dinosaur? Like, there was a lot of different, how do a couple...
Real calm, like.
But it's a dinosaur, and it's
like a Lone Ranger approaching a town.
Yes, you absolutely you definitely were, but it's still a freaking dinosaur, and it's still a fucking...
They're telepathic too. They might be able to identify that you have more dinosaurs, maybe, or something. Maybe they.
Baryonyx ain't that big.
You're terrifying.
Now,
Well,
it is possible at some point these guys passed, they had a bad run-in with some dinosaurs, and again, like, I don't know. Do you know how illithids respond to dinosaurs? I don't know, especially and like Sean said, they probably instantly detect more.
In vicinity or something.
So you roll a fate roll, and the fate roll was they're not as good as it gets. So they're running away from you.
So do only the 2 run away, or are there all 7 that appear and run away? Like town.
They're only the 2 are running in. All you see is the 2 running into town, calling out for Curly Joe.
they're gone for some. Who's Curly Joe?
Uh-oh.
You would assume
What?
some.
Just chase after
Horrible.
them.
If you want
Wait
to.
a second.
Yeah.
Is that what
Let's
you're
chase
gonna?
after him.
You're
What are
gonna
you
chase. She's chasing after them.
Wait, come back!
Come on, gosh darn moment, I was gonna intimidate y'all.
Tell me about Curly Joe.
Who's Joe?
They run into an outhouse and take scared beyond all belief.
They're all in an outhouse.
No, just the 2
Ew.
of them.
Oh,
The
I was
two-
like, dang.
The 2 run into an outhouse, but 3 others like peer out, so you get the location of 3 more. They do not look happy, but they also look. You intimidated them, it worked. They what do you want to do while this is all going on there, little T?
Have I commanded everyone to go inside already?
Yep.
Telepathically? Okay, cool.
You've broadly told the town what's going to happen.
Am I able to watch what's going on, or do I literally have to be so careful that I can't even
I
get
mean,
that close?
you can see what's going on. No one can see you as of right now.
Okay, cool. Does it appear that I would be able to? The 3 that pop up into my vision temporarily, are any of them? Am I able to get a good shot on any of them, or a good? Do I have to stick around long enough that I might be able to do something? Or is it something
Yeah.
where they pop up and pop back down and it's not worth the risk
No,
type
no.
situation?
You definitely could get a shot off. I mean, you definitely could take a shot at one of them.
My concern is that if we kill one at a time in that such way, or in that sort of way, that if they might be psionically connected, and then suddenly one of them knows the other one died somehow, and then it becomes a situation where we're definitely going to be fighting them, as opposed to trying to make them run. Or they might just run away because their friend just died. It could be either. I'm thinking I could use pressure to just blow up one of their skulls if manipulate pressure. Just pop their head because then it looks like it could be anything. It's like what the hell happened, as opposed to it being something that's like, oh, there's like a sniper or there's like a psionicist lying around or whatever.
Ever heard of the movie Scanners?
No.
It's
Why?
a horror movie about people who can psionically cause people's heads to explode. That's the whole movie.
Well, now I kind of want to watch the movie.
I mean, it's not a great movie, but the concept is. I mean, it's bloody. It's a gory film.
Just so I can make a character based on.
It's worth making a character based on it, but this is exactly what Scanners is. It's these people who are psionic and their whole power is to blow up other people's heads.
I think if it appears that I have an opportunity to do that on one of the three that pops up, I'm going to take that opportunity to try to take one of them out without it look, you know what I mean, without drawing too much attention.
Still an initiative roll. Everybody roll initiative. Y'all get little T. You get a +5. Lennox, you get a +5. Goldrich, you get a +5. Baronix, you do not.
I got a 22.
23.
25.
Oh, look at you! Oh my God, guys! Look at us!
Y'all get to go first.
Ooh.
Who'd have thought? Look at us!
How much psi power and well, first, how much psi power, little T?
I'll put 25 in a bit.
Okay. Roll your wisdom.
I crit.
Okay, roll against me on the 100-sided. All you got to do is beat a 42 with the crit.
Oh God. That is a 74. Nice.
Okay. His head explodes, so y'all see and there's one next to him, like one of the three that you can see, and he goes down. He ducks. He fucking ducks immediately. Definitely looks like he's definitely freaked out.
Just in shock. Your buddy's head. You and your buddy are just having a good night, and suddenly it explodes when you peer out the window.
Yes. Right. We're gonna go to you. We'll go to you, Lennox. What do you want to do here?
All right. Well, we're fighting now.
Yep.
Even though our dinos aren't here. So let's see. I'll roll my. Do we want to get them all together?
We don't necessarily need to I don't think we if you don't want to fight, you could continue trying to tell them to get the hell out, or we're gonna kill the rest of them like we just did, or that we have an army waiting to march on in. You know what I mean? Like
too far into this.
Or we could just kill them for the sake of. In
Well,
that
we
case,
could
let's call in the dinosaurs.
I mean, talking's a free action, so hey,
Yeah.
hey, clear out of this town. We got a whole herd of dinos. If you don't leave right now, they're gonna come and eat you.
Roll your charisma. I'm intimidated.
And a sniper in the grassy knoll, apparently.
Yeah.
That's right. It's a pass.
Okay. Now, the one whose guy's head just exploded, he runs.
Excellent. Excellent.
He comes out and he takes running. Come on, Joe, it's not worth it. Army dinosaurs exploding heads. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You listen to your buddy.
Anything else you want to do? Because talking is a free action.
Yeah. No, I'm just gonna hit him now.
With what?
Whatever that. I gave him a chance. I'm gonna roll my attack die. So I'm gonna use Steel Fist, and I'm gonna do I have 2 actions, so I'll do Steel Fist with the first one, and then the second one I'm gonna try for 7. If I roll a 7 on 2 6-sided dice, everybody crits this round.
Oh god. That's
No, it's a 3, but that's
It was worth a shot. Okay. So who are you giving steel fists to? Are you taking them? So steel fists give you steel fists.
Oh, I see. So I'm gonna take them.
Okay. And you're gonna go up and like clock one?
Yeah, one of the ones off to the side.
Okay.
This is a great plan. Don't worry about it.
I mean, you don't know what you're gonna roll with those dice. Oh, that's good news. Okay. Are you going in the ones off the one? Are you the one that's running away? I assume not. You going into the outhouse?
No, because there are 2 in the outhouse, and then you said there are 3 other ones.
Right.
One is
One's
exploded
dead.
head, one is
One
running
ran.
away. So I'm going after the last one.
You're going after the last one. Okay. Roll your melee twice.
Oh boy. Okay. It's low. Oh, one of them makes.
Okay.
Oh, and I get to re-roll the other one. Does it matter? Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely it does.
Hey, they both make. Incredible.
You slam into him with his fist, and he flies back. You hit him with the other one and give him a gut shot. He like his eyes start to like bleed out black blood, and his body starts to shake, and you see his squid-like head like peel back, and this creature starts to move out. He had a
go back in.
He had a particular type of enchantment on him, and out of him rises an illithid gargantuan. So this giant black, you've seen these before with the illithid-like face. It starts to like grow before y'all to immense size. So the fate roll is a 66. You already taken your action this round.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Goldrick, we're going to you as this all goes down.
I'm gonna.
Y'all seeing this?
Can I send the Iron Golem to fight to go take on that thing?
Yes, the Iron Golem goes to take on that thing, but you still have an action because you already summoned the Iron Golem.
Okay. See, I am. Man. Looking at all my spells and stuff. I'm very destructive, apparently. I'm going to cast I never learned how to say that word. Expendious Retreat. I'm going to cast that on Lennox.
Expeditious Retreat. That's a great
Thank you.
cast.
Expeditious.
Okay, Lennox. Then you're going to be able to run away from this thing very quickly. So you super speed away as it rises. The
Thanks, Goldrick.
the gargantuan.
Get out of there! That thing does not look fun.
Your move, DnDHart. What are you doing in the middle of all this as you watch all this go down?
I'm gonna open the outhouse.
Okay. They are as you do. Those two are cowering in a corner.
Who's Joe?
Curly Joe's
Asking the good questions.
Curly Joe's our leader.
Where's he at?
He's gonna kill you.
Where he
You
at?
better believe that.
Okay, where he's at? I'll make it easier on him. I'll go to him.
Roll your charisma.
Does it pass?
He's in the house of ill repute down the way.
Okay.
He always had a thing for brains that had been like softened by syphilis.
That's nice. Yeah, so thanks for the information.
He said it always makes it sweet and creamy.
Appreciate the information, and I'm gonna stab it.
You gonna stab? You gonna kill them?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you using to kill them?
My assassin's blade.
Use the dino.
You can only get one of them.
And then I was also, if it was possible, I was also gonna try and kick the other one out of the outhouse so Barry can have some fun.
Jack Doritos, is that a good evening as in goodbye because you just heard what I said, or good evening as in hello? Roll your melee with your assassin's blade heart, and then roll your 100-sided for your baryonyx's move.
What is melee again?
I could imagine coming in and hear me talk about syphilitic brains and be like, "Yep, fuck this."
How do I do the melee roll again?
So it's what level are you?
5.
And you don't have do you have battle mage?
No.
Then your melee is 6, so
Oh,
you need to roll a 6 or less on the 100-sided.
No. On 100 side?
I'm sorry, 20-sided.
Oh,
My bad.
2.
Nice.
A 2. You made her 2.
And then
She keeps making her melee rolls on this mage. So do you. What's going on with the mages in this group?
shoot. I just 1 second.
Roll your 100-sided. Just when you went high.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, and I threw one of them onto the floor by accident.
Here comes another 100,
77.
which is just as good as 100.
Nice.
That is another tabooed number, and it's one of the best. It's like 22 or 7 or 100. So your baryonyx just eats this thing. You get like he's like his little legs are kicking as baryonyx eats him, and the other one like is screaming. Oh, as he gets hit by the viper venom. Now, speaking of Curly Joe, he has been taking up position, and he cannot currently see Lil T, so he's either going to shoot Goldrick or Lennox, and he has some pretty badass moves. So this is not a good situation for either of y'all. He is not guaranteed to make it, but he's pretty good. And I'm going to be rolling to see who he gets, and it definitely gets to Lennox. So Lennox is the object of the shot, which honestly, with you running away and having done everything you've done, makes a lot of sense. Goldrick is still kind of casting from a distance, and he hasn't even done any offensive moves. So narratively, it makes sense. Additionally, but that's you drew the short straw anyways. So I'm going to use ranged backstab, backed with uncanny accuracy, backed with preternatural accuracy, which is a psionic ability, and a increased bullet speed. And I made it. So y'all watch Lennox's chest explode.
Incredible luck.
You
You
can
have a
roll
contingent
incredible.
heal. I mean,
do
each one
have
of us
a
has a
contingent
contingent
Contingent heal doesn't save you if you're dead.
Oh, time heal has to. Yeah.
It has to be a time heal.
Yeah, good time heal.
Okay, hang on.
Is she dead?
I didn't make it.
Me-
I mean, chest explosions usually doesn't sound super great for laugh.
Hey, you never know.
Can I call minimum damage?
You're one of those creatures that has like your heart in your leg, right?
Not from a backstab.
Absolutely. Okay, then I also have my lucky rabbit's foot.
Roll your 100-sided, get under a 5.
And does if my -5 chaps count?
Means nothing against the backstab.
Okay, fine. Let's see.
Roll that 100-sided, roll under a 5. You got it.
I had got one of them really fancy healing things back at
88.
town. Would that help at all?
You cannot heal what is dead. You need time heal.
Okay,
So
There.
I have a divine boon.
the divine boon can save. So the divine boon will drop, activate the and that will save you.
That hurt. I really didn't like that guy. Ouch.
The gargantuan. Sorry, it's not. It's dice. As you like you're healed from the boon, the gargantuan comes up behind Lennox and just slams
Oh
Stupid.
no!
down twice,
Damn it.
gives it a shot.
All right.
Make-
Well, did my chaps protect me against that?
Good call. No, I made both rolls still. My melee is
Okay.
my melee is 18. The chaps are -5. I rolled a 9 and 11, but that was a good question. Now you can call minimum damage on that. I still don't know if you will survive, but you can call minimum damage on it.
Okay. And does the blur effect or displacement? What does that do?
Oh yeah. Which
So
one
that
are you,
should help.
are you doing both? Blur
Not in
and
there.
displacement?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's
Yes, I
interesting.
will do both.
The blur will take it down by 2. So they still hit. And the displacement means that you have a 50% chance of being okay. I'll let you call. High or low?
Hi.
You got it. It misses you. It hits the displaced one. Could have that displacement's actually one of the only ones that could have worked on the backstab too. The range backstab could have hit on that one. Now I got to see what's happening with our last guy, the last unaccounted for individual, and he has taken off. He has said fuck all of this, and he has run the fuck off. That guy is gone. He's just gone. So you have Curly, who is in a very, very sweet position. He's actually in the on the water tower, very well defended, has a lot of cover, very, very skilled, and he's taking shots. And you have the Illithid Gargantuan, which is in the middle of town. It stands 20 feet tall. It's jet black, has tentacles that come around a raging mouth, and a non-zero number of hit points. So y'all are in that situation. But it is y'all's turn, and we'll start with you back again, little T. What do you want to do first?
I think the best thing I can do is banish the Gargantuan, right? Which just leaves us with...
Be awesome if you can pull it off. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll try banishing blast on the Gargantuan.
Because you have two choices here. You can roll wisdom and a 100-sided roll against. That's one way in which that this blast can work. The other is to roll dex and melee. If you make your dex and melee, there is no save. This thing will be just dropped. That's because this is a blast. If you make the shot, you can just banish him. He gets no save. If not, it's going to be wisdom and a 100-sided roll against, and I will get a bonus on it because of the nature of the being.
Okay, I assume there's no way I can increase my melee with like psi or anything like that.
No.
I'm gonna ask
There's
because
skills
of
you
the
could-
construct
there's
aspect, but
There's skills you could take to make that happen, but no, not construct.
okay, cool. My melee. I assume I started with my melee at 4 because I assumed that's what I started with, given my.
Yeah. So and you should be
So I'm at
up
8
every
now,
other level. It should be
or
8, yeah,
7
8.
now. Yeah,
No, yeah, 7. You're level 5.
7. Yeah,
It'd be 8.
it'd be 8. Okay.
4
In which
levels.
case I'm at 8.
No, it's not. It's 6.
Yeah, it'd be
Six,
yeah, it'd
six,
be. That's
six.
how, I think it's 6 or
It's
7
6.
exactly.
It's
So
6.
it's yeah.
It's 6. It's 6. It's 6.
We can
Which I don't like this. Yeah.
I mean, I just forget how fast.
I'm a priest as
psionics
well. I don't
is.
know if priests.
I have
okay.
a reroll for you if you miss it, so you can at least have one.
But at that point, I wonder if it's better to re-roll on the 100-sided if you can do that, and just do the 100-sided. And
I do get a
because
bonus though.
I'm more inclined to do the 100-sided, but if you guys are feeling the other one, I'm open to team thoughts
Yeah.
here. All right, let's do the
I think
100-sided.
100-sided. Yeah.
Roy Wisdom first,
Wisdom made
and beat a
100-sided.
96 on the 100-sided.
96. Uh-oh.
Mhm.
Does anybody else have a divine Being by any chance?
I will allow you to
I
use her.
do.
I will allow you to use her reroll to do the dex and melee instead.
Okay, that's cool.
Ooh, nice.
The boon will not force me to re-roll.
Oh yeah, boons don't work
So
like they
you
did
would
before,
be-
right?
that's
I forget. Yeah.
It would at most it would do is give you a reroll, and you'll be chasing.
Could it
by the-
enhance my MR, my melee rating in this situation? If I choose to take the reroll.
Absolutely,
I
I'll
think
let you.
that's the
I'll
choice.
I'll let you double your melee rating.
Wow.
But I'm gonna tell you, I think
think
you should
that's-
I think you should roll it flat. I think you'll make it. That's my opinion.
That's 6.
I think.
I mean, I think I'm down to do that. It's better to chase a 6 than to chase a 90, whatever it is. So
Or
like,
you can use Garret and double it. You can get it to 12. There's nothing wrong with that with the boon.
I think that I'd like to. I think that I'm not feeling this. I'm not feeling like I'm gonna hit the 6, but maybe I hit the 6. So you know.
I think you can feel it hit the 6.
Oh god. But I am gonna roll my dex first to see if it's because I've rolled dex
Yes,
first,
roll
right?
dex, uh-huh.
I made dex.
Mhm.
And then I gotta roll. What are you thinking, Garrett? Do you want to drop it? Or you feeling the 6? How you feeling?
I'll drop it.
It was an 11.
Boom! Good job.
You saved the day, Garrett.
The energy blast fires off from your hands, hits the creature, and the creature is banished.
Holy.
Curly Joe is going to try to get out of here using Incredible Luck first, which I made, and then Pass Out Trace, which I also made. So y'all seeing Curly Joe is gone.
Gosh darn all, I was gonna be sneaking my way up that tower.
Every psionic ability that I have to hide myself. I'll let Garret Goldrick roll his Incredible Luck to give you a shot at doing that very thing.
Come on. I got a 7.
Then I will give you a shot, Baryonyx. You're gonna try to head him off at the pass. What exactly is your what's your exact move? Because you can't walk up the water tower with your Baryonyx. It's just you.
Oh no, it's just gonna be me.
Yep. What are you doing?
Oh, you know what? Actually, you know what? Instead of doing that, can I do Wings of a Pterosaurus?
You're gonna fly up there?
I just fly up there.
Let's do it.
I'll cast a 20 armor psi armor on her as well.
Okay.
Or 20 psi armor on her.
First, I'm gonna make you roll against me on the 100 side to do this in time. So all he can do with that Incredible Luck is give you a shot.
Okay.
You have to
got
beat a
this.
66. A second one,
66.
which is a cursed number. It usually summoning the power of the Eldritch Horrors, which is why the Illithid Gargantuan was summoned earlier. So that's the second one in this fight, but it doesn't matter here. It's
Jeez.
not. This isn't a fate roll.
Fate roll. Yeah.
It's just ironic.
80 on the dot.
Let's
Then
go.
Then you get your shot. What are you attacking him with as you fly over there with Wings of the Pterosaur?
Get him, Onyx.
Can I just pick him up and drop him off of it?
You can try, but that gives him a shot. I mean, that gives me actions. Like, do you want to be that close up on the Illithid?
I don't know.
You do have armor. I don't know how much health it gives, but
I kind of just want to try and pick him up.
You want to try?
I'm gonna try.
I'll give you a shot. The first thing you're going to do is I need you to roll your dex and your melee first.
Ugh. Not the melee. Okay, dex first. That's a pass. 2.
Okay, now we're going to roll a contested strength roll. It means you want to get as close to your strength without going over. I rolled a 15 out of 17.
Ooh.
So you got to get closer.
Oh, buddy. I got an 18 out of a 20.
So that you beat me then. So you have him, and now and so now it comes down to a fate roll to see how bad your attack hurts this thing.
I just want to pick
He
him up.
dies. Oh, you're just picking him up?
No, I was
Yeah.
gonna drop him.
Yeah. He hits the ground and he dies. You rolled an 82.
jeez.
Yeah.
Right.
And you didn't
Motherfucker.
and you didn't destroy the town, and a bunch of Tyrannosaurus Rexes didn't eat random people and all that good stuff.
Now
So
they're going to be disappointed.
every
All right, though.
okay, boys, we're gonna eat in a second. It's coming, boys. We're gonna eat in a second.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
They're
gonna
be
come.
really disappointed.
He said we're gonna eat calamari. Everybody remember, big T, not little T. I remember. Only gotta tell me once. I heard her. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I was confused for about 5 minutes because she kept calling big little T, which then I didn't know if I was supposed to eat the little T or not eat the little T. I remember the conversation. You know what, dude? Sometimes you just have to replay stuff to remember and to make sure you got it right. Can I please just everybody just get ready to eat. The town comes out and cheers. My God, you got rid of them sons of bitches. You killed the entire Kuth gang. Y'all are tried and true heroes. Hey,
Aw, shucks.
I want to be
Thanks.
just like you when I grow up. says someone to Goldrick. Please, stay. We're going to have a party tonight. We thought we were all dead. Instead, only 12 of us are dead. Which is honestly just an average week here in the old West Underdark. Let's
Oh,
Can you imagine how often people just die in this realm? Because the old West was just a place to die. You know,
you got the dysentery.
Are there runes in the Elder God book Bible thing that could help protect the town that I could put around, like kind of doing a similar thing to what they were doing, but on the reverse?
absolutely. I mean, you need some gathering points and a ton to protect the whole town. But yeah,
But the town might be willing to. I don't know if they have gathering points and be willing to pitch in if it means their own safety. I don't know if they have
This
enough.
town hasn't got shit. I'm not gonna lie.
But I guess the Cuth gang might have some stuff. So we just
That's a good
go six
point.
of them.
Yep,
Ooh,
they
yeah.
would definitely have treasure on us. We're gonna absolutely 100% do. Good call. Um,
I was about to ask what's on Krusty Joe's body.
he has magical 6-shooters that are designed specifically to be used psionically. So they don't have like a normal trigger. They look almost like a wand, and they can spin real fast.
And
So
just
these
pick
are-
them up and be like, Lil T!
Oh hell yeah!
Some pew-pews I think you can get!
They actually have 3 time heals on them. Illithids themselves can't always use time heals. They had 3 time heals that they had not drank. So there's 3 time heals on them. They have 122,000 money points. They have a collection of various bullets. They have a collection of fire bullets, a collection of lightning bullets, ice bullets, acid bullets, fire bullets. They have one of them has a hoverboard on them, like a magical version of a Back to the Future hoverboard. That one of them has a magical saddle on their nightmare, and one of them has a magical saddle that basically it creates an invisible horse. So you just drop the saddle, and it sits on the invisible horse, and you can ride it. The
Oh,
other
that's fun.
the other saddle is a haste saddle, so it doubles the speed of the creature that you're riding around on. And they have the equivalent of 22,000 gathering points.
Is that enough, or what? How much would I need to do the rune
You can do it
situation?
if you drop 20 grand, you can do it.
I don't know if you guys are cool with me doing that. I just
Yes, absolutely.
Doesn't bother me
If I
none.
can have the leftover gathering points.
yeah, I'm
Yeah, the
down. That leaves
2,000?
2,000 left, and you can have my share of
Sweet.
the money as well, really, because Thulu doesn't. I don't need a whole lot beyond my clothes. That's kind of the thing.
They bring out
Everybody gets 40,666 money points.
Sweet.
Garrett, you can take. You can take 15k extra of mine if you want, since I took all the gathering points from you.
They are cheering y'all. They are going
Ew.
crazy. The
I'm gonna go break the news to my Rexes.
she's here.
But
She's here, everybody.
I'm real sorry, but it turns out we were able to handle it. So
Sorry, what?
There are some bodies.
there's some body parts, but they are
that's
already
They're
deceased.
still hot.
They're,
I brought
they're
some tentacles
fairly-
for you if you wanted to try.
Hey, if they're fairly fresh, anyone got a problem with that? No, I'm good. No work.
Yeah,
Hey,
all right. Here, I'll start.
Bring 'em on over.
I'll start divvying up little tentacles to feed
Let's-
to the Rexes,
let's eat.
so they can try their calamari.
The town takes out their food, and did anyone seen Emperor's New Groove? Have you seen that movie? You know the scene where they have like the different types of bugs that they eat, like big
Yeah.
old
Oh,
giant
yeah.
bugs,
Yeah.
but they actually look tasty. Like when you
The kitchen or whatever scene. That's so good.
Cusco looks
Mhm.
sick, but I remember being a kid going, those don't look like normal bugs. They look like something you could actually eat. And so that's what they cook. So they have like these giant beetles that when you open them, it's like a soup, and they have a lot of different kinds of. They look like giant centipedes that they eat, and so that's the entire. They have a giant feast of these things and corn, lots of corn too.
Do the people feel uncomfortable around Lil T because he's a cuddlehead?
No, can't really feel uncomfortable with that suit on. You know?
Yeah,
Everybody's like,
yeah.
"You're so cute. Look at how cute he is. He's cute.
That's
He's real cute."
the secret. If the Illithids all just dressed in cute little sailor outfits, they'd be unstoppable.
Look at
Hopefully
him
they never
go.
find out the secret. As long as we keep it close to the chest.
I would like
You
to
can
point out
never
that
know.
that encounter would not have been so easy without some really, really nice fate rolls that went your way.
Always.
22. Yeah, I know. You and Wyatt at the table, god damn it. The RNG, Sean, would have made you throw up. It would have made you throw up. It really would have. The two of them together was a
Those
sin.
fate rolls were
It was
fucking nuts.
it was a sin. It was wrong. Between Wyatt's and hers RNG, I got the shit kicked out of me by the dice. That game will be legend just on that fact alone. So yeah, they have a big feast. Please stay the night. We'd like to give you room and board. There's some really, really good place at the whorehouse. Very nice suites, and we'd be happy to put you up there. I've already talked to Madame Goblecki, and she, of course, 6 of the people that were killed were girls, so she's down for good. On the plus side, they already had syphilis, so they were kind of on the way out, but we have a good solid spot for all y'all up there. There's some really nice rooms. Please stay the night here at Pastramo.
Yeah, I'm gonna be doing some rune stuff anyway, so I'll be around.
I was gonna lean over to Lennox. How close is the next town?
The ways.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna be checking the sheets. Make sure.
I just sleep with the Rexes. They got actually a pretty wide berth. I mean, I might just hop on one of them and.
No. We got a great place to pen your dinos.
I don't feel comfortable leaving my dinos.
Please.
I'm totally wanting to sleep in your syphilis-filled house. I just want to, maybe keep an eye on the dinos and stuff. I don't want them to get ill or something to happen. I mean, these dinos are my livelihood, and so as delicious as the syphilis bed sounds, I'm real gonna go with the dinos.
Yeah, we don't want little T here seeing nothing that he should be seeing,
Yeah, we gotta shield his eyes.
None of these clips are going on TikTok. As much as I would like to put them there. So are y'all all gonna camp out, or is anybody staying in the house of ill repute?
Yo!
I knew it.
There you go.
Okay. Goldrick, I'm going to tell you, it's a very, very nice room. I mean, a very nice room. It's a good bed.
You got a black light?
I hope so.
No.
What is that?
I want to spellcraft a protection spell for Goldrick
I have my overalls. They're
regions.
the perma-clean overalls.
I hope you don't sleep in the nude.
Well,
You're gonna keep overalls on.
I was not gonna have an encounter in the house. It is open to you if you want to, Goldrick, but I actually wasn't gonna push it. But first of all, spellcrafted. I want it spellcrafted. Roll wisdom 5 times and intelligence. Actually, no. Roll your wisdom and intelligence once each. Just roll it once each. I want this spell so bad. I want you to roll it in fact, roll it with +2 on either.
Okay, let's see. Wisdom, intelligence. They both make.
You get the spell condom. Anyway.
Excellent.
And it
People
rolls.
should always be prepared.
And the wild magic roll was a 90, so you actually grow a few inches. Anyways.
Oh.
No, Goldrick, you're casting it on him. You're casting it on him.
Goldrick. That, you know what? That is for helping me run away earlier. You're a true friend.
I'm coming.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, we're gonna call the spell summon prophylactic. I like that. I like that better than condom.
Okay.
Goldrick, you have a 1.
Thank you. I
But
appreciate that.
you have like an energy protection. You know, it's kind of like a lantern construct. Anyways, you can choose to do that if you want. We're not gonna. Well, I mean, not.
I was just gonna use her as more labor for digging for gold.
I knew it. The all of the
Extra hand never hurts.
all of them like, what can I do for you? Here's a shovel. Let's go out back.
Let's get to digging.
Oh man, Goldrick is classic. That night, what would you like to do? I'm going to start with you. In fact, Goldrick. I'm going to start with you, Goldrick. What do you want to do? As you through the night, are you just going to be digging in the back?
Yeah, until I get too tired, and then.
Okay. There's a very low chance you find anything, but not zero. So we're gonna roll a fate roll anyway.
Exactly.
You don't find shit.
Well, it was worth a shot.
Little T.
Right.
Little T.
I'm gonna work on my doing the rune thing.
You're gonna do
With
the
the
one
20
for the whole
with the-
town.
The
Okay.
20,000 gathering points.
Roll your wisdom and intelligence.
Made both.
She said she'll do whatever I want for 50 gold. That's a good rate. So she's been about digging
Exactly.
for 6 hours. This place has a giant protection spell on it. And all of the
Yay.
syphilis is cured. The town is syphilis free.
Yay.
I'm shit you not.
Yay!
Oh, we're a great. Oh, just so
Every-
nice. Good
Everybody
job,
at the
Sean.
table gets a boon of Cathana. All of you.
Oh,
Yeah.
Baryonyx, what do you want to do that night?
I'm just making sure all the Rexes are all good and taken care of. They're well fed. They're resting nice. I'm gonna get the little unicorn dinosaur a little bit of milk, some of that yellow milk.
I'm giving you the skill farm mage, if you didn't already have it. So you can now pull from the farm mage sheet.
Oh, very nice.
You just have to have it. Like, you're doing too much of it. Like, you have to take from that sheet. Lennox, what do you want to do that night?
she's gonna work on Whirlwind. She's just like hanging out with the dinosaurs, but she's throwing cards at them, trying to get in one throw hit 2 of them.
Like, ricochet attack? Ricochet
Like with a
shot?
card.
Yeah.
Just a Whirlwind.
Whirlwind attack? Roll your dex 5 times and your melee 5 times.
Oh, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah. We'll see.
Oh, it says I'm being too quick. Alright. You said Dex and melee.
5 times each.
For rerolls. Okay. Dex all pass. And melee. 1, 2, only 2. Womp womp.
Womp womp. Write down that you were practicing at that so you can practice it next time. Everybody at this table gets 2 levels. I mean, these games are just too...
Yeah.
What a great combat. What a great fight.
That was such a fun fight.
What a fun fight. I've got... Everything is based on... Like, every game is honestly based on a movie. Not every single one, but... I wanted a lot of these individual games based on movie. This one was based on the Magnificent Seven, and it felt so much like the Magnificent Seven in that like they make this long plan, they got everything set up, and it just all goes to shit, and nothing goes the way it's supposed to go, and it's fucking bloody and brutal, and a bunch of weird shit happens. Like it turns out that the other people have a Gatling gun, and they're like, "What the fuck are we gonna do?" And one guy, if you've ever seen the new one's pretty good with Denzel Washington. Your favorite Western of all time? My favorite Western of all time is Pale Rider as an overall experience, but very close is Outlaw Josie Wales. And like I said, there's one scene in Outlaw Josie Wales, which is one of the best scenes, if not the best scene in movie history, in my personal opinion. But yeah, they pull out the Gatling gun. Chris Pratt in the new one goes up, and it's a great. It has that kind of feel, like what the fuck is going on, and when I was super satisfied with the plan. Like I could see a lot of shit going wrong. It would be a different kind of experience, but I'm kind of glad it went the way it did because it felt so much more like the Magnificent Seven. That game felt a lot like the movie, so that was really fun. Really, really cool. Y'all are. One of the things about narrative universe games is you it feels like a full game in 2 hours, and that's something I really like about narrative universe games. You don't need 4 hours to like have what you feel like is a full session, and I really dig that about the system.
You said I could take a skill that would let me drop psi to increase my MR temporarily for things like aiming, like I was doing earlier. What would I call that? Just
Um,
enhanced aim or something, I
yeah,
suppose.
just enhanced aim.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Enhanced
I like the
aim.
idea, especially if I'm doing things like sonic bullets and stuff like that. I feel like it's
Yeah, I mean, what
nice
a
to have.
great freaking team! What a great this is a great game, man. Like
Yeah, this has been a fantastic game.
it's been a
Yeah.
really really good
Mhm.
campaign, man. I'm very very happy with this campaign. Happy with this group. How can I not be? Y'all are just fantastic, amazing players. So just top notch, man. Um, really really wow. We got to all this weekend, Hart. Everybody here, except for you, of course, got to play live in Houston. So Laura and Garrett and Sean were all here with me. We got to play live at
I
several
remember
game
you
parties.
had brought that up.
It was
You
amazing.
were talking about it.
It was incredible. I love these games. I mean with players like you, it's incredible. But they're just nothing like live. Like God, I love being at a live table. Um, okay, everybody. Thanks everybody for coming. I'm gonna give everybody a chance to go around and do their socials and their goodbyes. I will start with you, DnDHart.
Okay. Once again, DnDHart. I also go by Red. I'm DnDHart on TikTok, YouTube, and Twitch. And I think that's my jazz.
Sean.
I'm Sean, and I'm in the Discord, and I'm playing Lil T, and I'm the community manager, and that's it.
Garrett.
I am Garrett. I am also in the Discord. You'll see me from time to time. And I play Goldrick, and I do not have any socials at this moment.
Lara.
Lara, you can find me at They Call Her Lara on TikTok, and you can find me on the Discord where I'm the creative manager.
Okay. Thanks everybody for coming. Thanks for being a part of it. But for now, the stream is ending.